Hi guys, it's Miss Roosevelt and I'm about to make my version of the potion that Miss OhValerieMonCherie posted a few months ago. She boasts that this potion will help your hair to grow 3 inches in 7 weeks. So I'm like, why not try it? So I'm about to get started on mine. This is actually what she used in her potion. I tweaked the recipe slightly. First of all, I wanted to make half of the recipe because I didn't want to do the whole batch and then it really didn't do well in my hair. So this is kind of like a tester batch for me. And then the second reason I tweaked it was because I really didn't want to pay the $10 or $12 for the onion oil and the garlic oil. So I kind of substituted for those. So for my ingredients, I'm using 8 ounces of the castor oil. And this is the castor oil that I use. And then I am using 25 tea bags, black tea bags. And I'm using the Celestial Seasonings black tea. And I didn't have enough of those, so I'm actually using some of the Tazo Earl Grey black tea. I'm using the Cayenne red pepper, Biotin, onion powder, and garlic powder. And most of this stuff was already in the cabinet. My sister and I put our ingredients together and we pretty much did it without having to go out and buy anything. First of all, I need to go ahead and preheat my oven to 200 degrees. Now I am going to go ahead and pour in my, just want to turn that way. Pour in my castor oil, an oven safe dish. This is the Celestial Seasoning, and basically all I did was just take my scissors, cut the top off, and pour the black tea into my container. This is the Earl Grey tea bags, and it has a slight hint of bergamot in it. So if you're familiar with the smell of bergamot, then it's there. So I'm just gonna pour that in there and pour the black tea into my oven safe dish. Next, I'm going to add the cayenne red pepper, and I am doing half of the small container. This is a 1 ounce container, so I'm doing 0.5 ounces. Just going to pour it right in. Next is the biotin. This is a super potency biotin. It's at 5,000 mcgs. And basically what I'm doing is just opening the capsule and pouring it into the container. Like that. Then I'm going to add my biotin. To add some onion powder, and I used 4 teaspoons of onion powder. And I am using 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. I am just going to mix all of this together really nicely. This is what my potion looks like. And I am getting ready to put it in the oven. We're going to let the potion cook for 5 hours and 15 minutes. Okay, this is 5 hours and 15 minutes later. And this is what it looks like. It kind of has a lot of sludge in the bottom. So if I can, it's very hot, so I don't want to burn myself. It has a lot of sludge in the bottom, all of the tea and everything. So we're gonna let it cool for a while, and then I'm gonna come back and we are going to strain it and put it in a bottle. Allowed my oil to cool for about 4 hours. I had to leave and run an errand, but now I'm back. And when I left, I kind of left the container at an angle so that the oil can kind of drain away from all the sludge at the bottom, and hopefully it won't be so hard to strain it whenever I get ready to strain it. So I'm going to strain it in this red tumbler, and I'm just going to put it here. And I have two really cheap knee highs that I'm going to use to strain the product with. The knee highs in. Okay, and you want to make sure you have a really nice dip inside so that the sludge can have somewhere to go. And I'm just using a band, an archless band, to hold the stockings in place. Okay, so now we are getting ready to pour our oil into the stocking. And we want to strain it just to get all the particles out of it, so you just have basic oil left. I want to stop and pour that amount off. I tightened my stocking up some, but because I think it was just way too loose and going too far into the product. I just squeeze all of the oil that I can out of the tea. Alrighty, I had a huge mess, but what I'm about to do now is pour and I came up with just about 6 ounces of the potion. And I am going to pour that into an old Jamaican black castor oil container. And then I'm going to start using the potion. Alrighty, that's my potion. I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what you think. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Castor oil is used because it thickens and strengthens the hair strand, and you want to make sure you use the cold pressed and cold processed castor oil. Black tea is typically used because it prevents shedding of the hair. Cayenne pepper is used because it stimulates the scalp and promotes hair growth. Biotin, and if you look right here on the label, says it's for skin, hair, and nail support, and this promotes faster hair growth. Onion powder will help add special nutrients which will make the hair grow quicker. And garlic powder helps to promote optimal growth for hair.